talk about why Disney probably budget cut the Bluey experience. So it's the cookie dough brownie ice cream sandwich. So they got Bluey and Bingo. So much merchandise. All right, let's go see what's going on inside. Okay guys, we're back in Walt Disney World. We're about to hop into Animal Kingdom. There's a lot of stuff happening. Bluey has taken over the park. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite character dining at Disney World, Tusker House. We got construction updates. We got new merchandise. We'll see how the Bluey show is and even what that is. In the front of the park, they're doing like cornhole, but it's Chip and Dale throwing little acorns into a tree.
Come on, Chip.
Oh!
So close.
Right?
Listen, if you get it in, that's a tie.
You can do it.
You got this. You can do it. The pressure is on.
Deep breath.
Let us have a fancy.
We made it in. Timon's meeting in the front of the park. Now they got the different map for the Cool Kids Summer at Animal Kingdom. They do have some new park exclusive Pandora charms. Sheriff Woody's badge, the boot, Slinky Dog, Buzz Lightyear, and the Pixar ball. Let's pop into the Mercantile real quick. New Wilderness Explorer collection in here. $33, charting a course to adventure. You have Doug right there. $60 for this long sleeve shirt. The wilderness must be explored. And then you got Russell and Doug. $30 for the bucket hat. Official Wilderness Explorer. And it's got a strap, so it's not gonna fly off if you're getting off a cruise ship and it won't fly into the water. $80, they have this button-up shirt. Certified Explorer. Go Wild Adventurer, Brave the Outdoor, Joy is within range. Then you have some of the patches along the sleeve. Assorted Tropical Fruit Gummies, Paradise Falls Gummies. They have some mints inside of the grape soda bottle cap. $20, the Wilderness Must Be Explored Adventure awaits. You have Russell and then Doug on the back. $45 for the water bottle, Official Wilderness Explorer. You have Russell right there. You can attach it to your belt, and then you got Doug on the other end. $17, you got some socks, and then you got a water bottle for $45. You have Carl and Ellie holding a balloon when they're old, and then you got the house with a heart with balloons. $16, you have a little coin purse. $37, they have some ears. You have all the Wilderness Explorer patches on it. $50 for this big backpack. A friend to all, Best Explorer fur, sure, with Doug right there, and then you got Russell. $35, they're gonna have the up house ornament, and then $30 for the crossbody bag. You have Kevin right there. Free as a bird, young adventurer. We're heading into Harambe right now. Now the restaurant here, Tusker House. That's where Kilimanjaro Safaris is up there, and then Tusker House is right here. We happily welcome tourists to Harambe Tusker House restaurant. Please try Tusker House for a very tasty and satisfying meal. A wide range of chicken dishes prepared in delicious styles are available. Many refreshing beverages are also available, located in the center of Old Harambe in the market square. So there's the bar there, and then you will check in right here for Tusker House. All right, it's now time to go into Tusker House. This food is so good in here. Oh, the smell in here is so good. We just got seated. Goofy's in here. Donald's over there. They got different types of naan bread. They got some curry corn cakes and then different like toppings. Smells so good. They got chicken here. Rotisserie chicken. You got the sauce right there. Look how good that is. Look at that. It's like some sort of fish. I think salmon right there. And they got some braised beef, some spicy African meatballs. All right, so we got spicy meatballs, braised pork, I think beef stew or something, some rice, some shrimp curry, naan bread, chicken. Look at that. The boss is here.
Hi, Mickey.
Mickey, the food is so good. You did a great job.
Feeling good? Great. We just saw your other half. Love your life. Hope he's treating you well as always. I know he's loved your life. I know he'll be a lot. Yeah.
One day.
Girl, when? Seriously, girl, when? I mean, it's been like what, like 80 years? I know already. You're legally married, right?
For the kids, they got like house-made mac and cheese right there, meatballs, corn. Then they have a whole like charcuterie station, ham, turkey, grapes, different cheeses. Then we got the salad station over here, and then the different toppings. So you got croutons, cheese, different vinaigrettes. They got hummingbird cake, passion fruit cheesecake, African blondie, guava mousse right there. Then we got cupcakes, little parfaits, and then the bread pudding. Look how good that is. They have a brownie bread pudding. Allison, rundown food review.
We don't think there's a bad thing at the buffet. I think my favorite is the meatball. I did that. I drew it for you. It's a flower. I think my favorite is the meatball. They have this brand of meatball called the Heritage Hog, which is like the Wagyu beef of meatball, and that's what this tastes like. I'm on my second one.
Tusker House, I think I've been here more than any other Disney buffet. I love that like they're not afraid with having flavor within the dishes. You go to all the other Disney buffets, it's like the same kind of regurgitated buffet stuff. But here, every single thing, you take a bite of it and it's just a punch of flavor in your mouth. There's not a single bad thing on the menu. I've been here, I think, like 5 or 6 times. It's so good. Even if you're not a fan of characters, just come here for the food. There he is. There's Goofy.
You've been my favorite since I was a little girl. Little. I'm really old now.
I'm ready to go into a food coma, but we gotta keep going. We gotta go see Bluey. The Wildlife Express. Is it Bluey and Bingo? Is that the name of the 2 characters up there? Train is here.
Here we go! Woo!
It's wild. It's fun. Explore. Care. And play.
I'm joking. But seriously,
So they said Bluey's at capacity, so I'm expecting just a mosh pit of kids screaming with bubble wands in the air. It is packed. Conservation Station. Rafiki used to be everywhere in the trail. Yeah, Rafiki used to be here. He's gone now. So they got Bluey and Bingo. I've never seen Bluey, but I know everybody loves it. Kids love it. Adults love it. Dogs love watching it. They got their little safari hats on. Some cameras. We're gonna take some photos of some of the animals. One of the coolest things here is this tree like grew over the butterfly crossing sign. But this is still the same at least. They have a conservation station sign right there. Oh no, this is where all the animals were. And now it's just like a vinyl sticker. This is kind of sad. But they have all the animals kind of in the Bluey cartoon art style. This is totally different. That reminds me of like Barney Mania from back in the day. Everybody would go insane. Every single kid was going crazy. There's a hidden Mickey right there. And then a little Mickey wearing some scrubs. Here next to all the plushes, it's showing how their poop is. Little cotton top tamarin. They got small little poops. We come over to the big elephant poop. Some zebra poop. Is that warthog poop? Hippo poop? They used to sell like poop candy here at Animal Kingdom. Over here we got some giraffe poop. They even have skeletons. How the Bluey animals would look. There's all the Bluey merch out here. So they have it in the front of the park, and then they also have it here in the gift shop. Now, we got Jumpin' Junction. They got kangaroos and wallabies, so they no longer have all the goats. Guests can't enter yet. They have cast members kind of walking through to acclimate the kangaroos to guests walking through. So it says, Jumping Junction is a home to kangaroos and wallabies. Spot the difference by looking at their size. Kangaroos are larger with longer legs used for hopping across open plains. Wallabies are nearly half the size of kangaroos and adapt to forest, rocky habitats, and even swamps. So there's no names for them yet. They're still acclimating to the new area. So eventually guests will be able to kind of walk through a path. It's not gonna be like a petting zoo like how it was. All the animals that used to be here are no longer at Animal Kingdom. They're at different places now. They've found a nice happy home, but the kangaroos and wallabies are gonna be here now. So time to hop on the train again and go back. We're gonna hop on the jungle trek, go see some monkeys, some tigers. Please enjoy this walking tour of the old Royal Forest. Time to go see some freaking bats. Thank you for visiting. All right, it's only 5:30. I'm gonna go try to get the Bluey treat at Pizza Fari. Did Pizza Fari already close? Pretty sure the park closed at 7. That's still too early. We're in the middle of the summertime now. Like they build Pandora, which is meant to be enjoyed during the nighttime, but the park always closes before it gets dark. Makes no sense. What the heck, Disney? Like, yeah, people are flocking here literally for Bluey. Only place to get the food offering is Pizza Fari. Is not currently serving. Reopens at 10:30 in the morning. That makes 0 cents. We've entered the land of Bluey. So much merchandise. So $20 a piece. They're gonna have these plushies. Now they're super soft. Now they are Squishmallows, the brand. $15, and they have a Bluey lanyard. They have these vinyl figures. These are each $15 a piece, where all different characters are wearing different stuff. $27. We have a Bluey hat. $37. It says Walt Disney World, Disney Parks and Bluey. They're in front of the castle right there. It's got a tie-dye finish to it. $40. They have the fireworks going off in the background on this t-shirt. And then $23 for this t-shirt. You got the Disney logo right there with the characters with a little bubble wand. $65, they're gonna have this hoodie. Pretty soft material. It's lightweight. $23, you're gonna have this little kid bucket hat. And then $30, they're gonna have this little kid Bluey shirt. And then also for $30, they're gonna have that shirt with them in front of the castle, but it's a little kid version. $45 for this little sweatshirt. Looks like they're building the castle. $40, they're gonna have a little kid's dress. And then here's like a little rain jacket with the castle and the characters. And you're looking at $45 for this rain jacket. $6.99 for this little mystery box. You get little Bluey characters inside the box. These are each $6.99 each, but it's gonna be the characters driving different vehicles. Disney Bluey little charms. They're wearing Mickey ears. Then they'll have that bracelet with that same design. For $80, they're gonna have a new Lizzie McGuire Loungefly that even has her little cell phone as like a little coin purse. $37, they're gonna have the ears with the Mine, Mine, Mine seagulls on it from Finding Nemo. They still have some dinosaur merch in here. The puppets, and then also the little figures. They got Forky and Knifey as shoulder plushes. They're $40 though, but who remembers when Alice and I dressed up as Forky and Knifey for Not So Scary? All right, it's time to see how Encanto looks. This is insane. go experience the best attraction here at Animal Kingdom. Or you know, at Walt Disney World, this is the best attraction. Nothing is better than Zootopia Better Zoo-gether. This attraction is just a big pile of...
And here you sing, Zootopia. For legal reasons, I cannot.
It was even worse than the first time because the animatronic wasn't even working, so they just had the screen up.
Now the viral cookie dough ice cream sandwich is here at the front of the park. So it's the cookie dough brownie ice cream sandwich, brownie layered with vanilla ice cream topped with chocolate chips with edible sprinkles and cookie dough. Is the hype real for this thing? Well, pretty good. You get kind of like this very thick brownie for the base to hold together. This really kind of gooey cookie dough on top with the chocolate chips. 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
Ooey and gooey, hot summer day, go get that. All right, we're starting to leave Animal Kingdom, but we gotta go through this secret little passageway.
So much.
Let's go. What's going on, guys? It's 7 o'clock. Animal Kingdom's closing. The party's not ending here, though. We're gonna go to Celebration. We're gonna do a little mini celebration update.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Everybody! In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Wow! Approaching stop rushing out in the wars for the rest of the days. Let your problems free. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. Remember who you are. My driver Bradley. I'm here, model from Brazil. Lower your head and you understand. Wow! Dinosaur, unicorn, the driver's right side. Only dinosaur, unicorn, the driver's right side. Peacock, giraffe, butterfly, you stay on board. Peacock, giraffe, butterfly, you stay on board. You are a part of me, and then I am a part of you. Remember me. You've got a trouble, I've got a 2 cars. You got a friend of me. You got a friend of me. Un poco loco, un poquito loco.
A little bit crazy, right?
Mauro from Brazil, my driver Bradley. You can talk about Mauro, don't talk about Bruno. Relax, sit back, my driver. You are clear to dispatch. In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. Find the fun, and I can open your eyes. Take a wonder by wonder, over sideways another on a magic carpet ride. A whole new one. Everybody, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say. Who won't drive and lost my joy? Beautiful voice! We turn over a little, turn a little, turn. You can see my driver Bradley. Hi Bradley, look at you guys! I'm here in the back, Mauro from Brazil. Friday nights and the lights I love. Looking out for the place to go. Everybody! You are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Oh yeah! Everybody! You can dance! You can try! Having the time of your life!
There's Jesus right there.
I don't know what's going on, but I love cast members like that.
Popping at the tavern right now, but they've been working on this, like water damage on that side of the building. Been working on that for like a couple weeks now. What the heck is going on with the movie theater lettering lighting? It was like T-O-N that was on. Now it's just the O-N on this side with the box now illuminated, and this O is off on this. I guess they're just trying to say that the lights are on. All right, let's go see what's going on inside. Looks like some concrete they gotta fix. Where the ticket booth is, it's like a gift shop now. Over here you can buy kickboxing shirts and shoes. And then there, There's all the kickboxing gloves, and then there's more shirts that you can buy. They're calling it the Celebration Athletic Club. Looks like they have some more merchandise over there by theater number 2. They got a whole curtain up now. The boxing number 1 theater's door is closed. I can't believe this thing is still actually happening. But there's your Celebration kickboxing update. Next week we will come back and see what's going on. People are decorating their porches. They got have the red, white, and blue lights on their porches. God, look at the sky. Someone's fishing over there. Got a basketball game happening. So we just saw the lights go all the way around every single balcony. It's like this entire unit has red, white, and blue lights, and then also the lights down here, they're all blue and all red. So the entire building has a light display. And then look all the way over there. It's the blue and red lights all around the other building now. All right, now on Campus Street, it's a Celebration eyesore. Let's take the turn and see how it's doing. Oh, looks like a crime scene up there. Okay, I think they kind of finished the bottom at least. They still have plywood blocking the staircase. Look at all of that. It's all crime scene taped up. Hopefully they'll finish it soon. But again, the Celebration eyesore continues. At this rate, I think the gym will open before the Celebration eyesore stairs. We'll keep you updated though.
Okay guys, you're back in the office. So now let's talk about why Disney probably budget cut the Bluey experience. Bluey is hitting all these different generations. Adults love it, kids love it. There's so many people that love Bluey from all around the world. So why did it get such a lackluster experience at Animal Kingdom? With it being so big, you'd think Disney would want to invest a lot into it. It's because it's kind of like a temporary thing. Disney does not own the rights to Bluey. So Ludo Studio has the intellectual property and they create the show, but BBC Studios holds the global distribution and merchandising rights, and the Australian broadcast company commissioned the show, but BBC funded it during early production. But then for the US and international streaming, Disney holds the exclusive international streaming and broadcasting rights outside of Australia. So they don't own the IP, but you can watch it on Disney Plus. So there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. I think this is sadly smart of Disney to do a cheap overlay. You know, if the Bluey fandom starts to fade, Disney can just rip off a couple stickers and put up some new ones. But I will say, Disney did accomplish what they needed to do. They added something new, and it brought in a ton of different guests just for the Bluey IP. I do wish they had a bigger budget for it, like at Disneyland. I feel like Bluey is better honored out there. Ours is literally just a bunch of vinyl stickers slapped up on a wall, but everybody was having fun. All the kids are having a blast. It's like old school, like Barney birthday party. You know, when Barney would come out to a kid's birthday party and they'd just do some fun little games and stuff. That's all it is. That's all the Bluey experience is, pretty much. So don't expect a big grand Bluey meet and greet or stage show. That's not happening at Walt Disney World. So that's why I think Disney probably budget cut this entire thing. They don't have a lot into it, but they'll probably make a lot of money. And then 5 years down the road, you know, they can put their own Disney IP over it when Bluey isn't as big as it is right now. So we have a little HHN update upcoming. So on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button. Join the family.
We love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Disney and theme parks around the country. I love you all. I'll see y'all very soon.
Disagree.
Jiminy Cricket back there.